there was a time I actually met one of my prospects who I was preaching the gospel of real estate to, and I felt like he was the perfect person for investment because he has the financial capability to put money into
Real
um,
estate.
real estate. Yes, but he asked me that, not even asked, he told me that he would rather put his money into cryptocurrency. He said, let me quote it. He said, I would rather buy Bitcoin than put my money in real estate. So, as a real estate expert, I feel like you should be able to shed more light into how people can invest in real estate, how they can be able to maximize the opportunities in the real estate industry.
Okay, first of all, this person you're talking about,
Yeah.
how old do you think the person is? So like, can you just like
If I want to give a guesstimate, 35,
five?
35,
Okay,
40.
so the person is basically youth.
Yes.
So the thing is, this world, the world we are in now,
Yes.
is a digital world.
Okay.
You get, so you get things that, and it being a digital world,
Okay.
there's a particular character that is imbibing in us.
All right.
That is this. We want things to be fast.
Okay.
So nobody wants something that is going to take a while, that is going to be slow. So it
Gen
has
Z attitude.
removed exactly. It has removed patience
Okay.
away from our character. The patience that those our old people
Yes.
had then, it has removed it. So when we want to do something, we are always looking for fast results. So if you want to sell to a Gen Z person, you have to sell something that is going to give him a very quick
I have to sell the
result.
potential.
Yes, something that's going to give him a very
Quick result, okay.
result. So crypto, as you're looking at it
Okay.
now, crypto is very volatile.
Okay.
So when most people invest in crypto, like in ordinary, like in 2 months, you can get 500% ROI in
Okay.
crypto. But you can't say the same.
Was there a time that
real estate.
was there a time that Bitcoin rise like probably 200% rise
Yes,
in less than
that's
2 months?
2020 to 2021.
Okay.
I guess there's like a massive rise in the price of Bitcoin. If you want to check 2020 to 2021, I think Bitcoin went from like $4,000 to like $60,000.
Okay.
Look at, can you see?
If I were to be an investor, right? If I could follow that narrative, right? I would actually seek to invest in
Cryptocurrency.
Bitcoin. But as it is, I, as a real estate personnel, as an expert too, I feel like there is a way to actually benefit from real estate. Aside that, I believe that Bitcoin is a kind of investment whereby you just have capital gain, you put your money, and in short run or long run, whichever, you trade and
Bitcoin is limited in the sense that it is not so diversified unlike real estate. Real estate is like oldest form of investment that you can have. Like it's, let me say, it's sure,
Yes.
it's reliable.
Yeah.
You get. Bitcoin came in like 2009 or so.
Alright.
So Bitcoin is not like real estate is diversified in the sense that you can make it a cash flow form of investment, or you can do it for capital gain.
Alright.
You get cash flow in the sense that you have rental properties
Yes.
that gives you periodic inflow of cash.
Of course, yes.
But that now you can't get with Bitcoin.
Okay.
You understand? So if you want to trade, if you want to do cryptocurrency, you have to like put in your money.
Most especially,
that's capital gain.
You have to know the market actually, because
normally before you even invest in anything whatsoever, like you have to have like 50%. Like I do TEPCO. Before you put in your money into something, you have to have 50% understanding, at least 50% understanding of what you are about to venture into. Because you can't just start something without prior knowledge. There's no how. If the thing is going, even if you are seeing it that is going bad, you will not know.
Of course. Because
you don't have knowledge, you don't know how it works. And that's the mistake many people make with cryptocurrency. Most of them, they are just the trend. Now, cryptocurrency is what is trending.
Of course,
like
yes.
In the investment world, cryptocurrency is what is trending. If you want to invest, you put, because everybody is looking for quick money.
Of course, yes. Of course, we can also get quick money on real estate. Depends on how we actually do the initiative, right? Because I believe that there's what they call crowdfund investment, whereby an investor actually have a certain amount of money. Probably maybe me as an investor have 500 million, and I actually have or maybe I meet a syndicator, a company, probably a company like Paragon Signature, where I actually meet them and I actually seek for investment initiative whereby they can actually tell me to invest alongside with some of other investors that have same initiative with me, and they actually put the money into um, um, estate property, probably commercial estates that with a very good potential to rise. I think that's the better way of investment, and that can actually meet up to the standard of return on investment that the Bitcoin can give. What do you think?
Okay, let me start like this. Crowdfunding is a very good choice. Like it makes things easier for an investor. You get. So one thing is, if you want to make real estate, like if you want to do real estate, let me not say short term. You want to do real estate for cash flow. There are ways you go about it.
All right.
You can invest in real estate investment trust. That's where it's
Okay.
you can do that. That one is cheaper, and you have you can get your inflow on a periodic basis. So you can do rental properties. But the issue with rental properties, because rental properties is the one that is most common among like all the investment choices in real estate. So you can do rental properties, but problem with rental properties is the capital that you're going to need to start. So that's where crowdfunding comes in. So if Paragon Signature and Associates can get more investors to pull funds together to set up a rental property system, that's going to make it easier for all the investors, and they're going to be getting their periodic inflow of cash. So that crowdfunding makes it easier for investors.
But you know that real estate is not as liquid as the cryptocurrency, because most people would actually want to invest in real estate, but they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the right people to meet, they don't have the right firms to meet that can actually help them to create that platform for them to invest in. And Paragon Signature, just like you mentioned, is one of this very good real estate firm that does that. Another thing I would like to ask is that people, right? Most people that I meet these days, right? Most of my potential clients, my prospects, one of the things when I actually preach the gospel of real estate to them, one of the things they actually see is that they live in the days of buy land and build on the land. That's just the major knowledge of real estate. But there is more to, let me say, there are more to real estate than just
if you want to invest in
so you can actually just give people who are watching so that they can actually have probably a bit of knowledge on how to go about real estate investments, who to meet, how to go about it.
Okay, so if you want to go into real estate investment, one thing investment to do is you have to first state your need, or like what is your goal. So I can't, for instance, now I'm a salary earner. You understand? I'm a salary earner and I'm making, let me say, 500,000 naira a month. You get? So I want to invest in real estate. Now, as a salary earner, you can use real estate as a business. Like you can make a business out of real estate. That's a different thing. But for a salary earner, it doesn't have time.
You have to make it passive.
So you have to make it passive. You get? So now, passive investment comes in different forms, like with real estate. So you can land bank. You can build a rental property. You get? And you can, there's this, I mentioned rates the other time. That's real estate investment trust. So you can do that. You can also buy property for lease. You get? You can lease, you can land bank, you can do rates. You can also land flip, you can also house flip. But the problem with land flipping and house flipping is that it's going to require your presence. Because except only if you are going to delegate the activity to someone else. So So while you do your thing, the
a
person is going
corporate
to help
firm,
you search for house and like so you can do that. But one important thing with real estate for salary earner, like the one that is very common, that is most common in salary earners, is land banking or building for rentals, like maybe
So you're telling
commercial
me that
properties.
for low income earners, or let me say for salary earners who actually want to diversify their portfolio, who want to make more money, who want to make riches, right, or wealth, they can actually invest in real estate and without actively
Participating,
participating.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So through land banking.
yes. They can actually do that. They can also invest in other forms like this agriculture.
All
They
right.
can also invest in agriculture. They don't even need to be in the
They don't
farm.
they don't
They
need
don't
to
need to
do
be
the
in the
major
farm. They
engineering part
can
of
they can
it.
actually lease it to farmers,
All right.
or they can get farmers that need, like, just give the farmers the privilege
But
to
one thing I
and
noticed
get the
that
funds.
most Nigerians, they don't want to actually go through the stress. People just want to actually just find an investment, put their money into it, and leave and watch it rise. Most investors, right? They actually prefer to buy shares, bonds, and watch it rise and pull out their funds at the
Let me
moment.
come. Sorry.
Yeah.
That kind of thing that you're just mentioning now
Mm-hmm.
is just like you said. Investors buy shares, bonds,
Yeah.
and just leave it for it to rise.
Yeah.
The thing is, something is going on behind the scene.
Yeah.
That there's something going on behind the scene that you don't know.
Yeah.
That's what the CEO and the workers of the company, they are the one working to ensure that your shares are rising.
Are working for you,
You
right?
get.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, they put in work, like their daily activities is what is making the company grow.
All right.
You get. So as the company is growing, your shares is also increasing in value. You understand? So when it comes to real estate, that's why I always give this advice to people, like people that want to invest in real estate, to buy from real estate companies.
Yeah.
So
Because
now, what those shareholding company are doing behind the scene is what real estate company does for you behind the scene too. So now you buy, let's say you buy 6 plots of land from a real estate company. You get. Now the real estate company, you have made your full payments. You have paid your statutory fee. Statutory fee is going to cover land development fee and like documentation fee. You understand? So now that development of the estate is what the real estate company is going to ensure. And now what drives prices of land to go higher? That's demand for the land. You understand?
It's one factors among
that's the main factor that drives prices.
Alright.
That's demand. Like in economics, demand and supply.
Alright.
Once demand is high and supply is fixed or low,
the
price is going to go higher.
Alright.
You understand? So now when there is demand for the land, the prices of the land is going to go higher.
Of course.
But now development, how the development now of the estate, how does it drive demand? They have made it habitable. Before it's just a vast area of land, just bush. You get. Before it's just bush, but now they have made it habitable. They have done road, like they have connected different parts of the estate through the road network. They have there's drainage, there is electricity. So now when it's not habitable, people are not going to consider. And again, there is this factor of landmark, like maybe to train stations, to public
major places
major transportation stations. You get. So that one is going to make it accessible wherever it's working. You can easily access there without much trouble, because there's a very good road to connecting. You understand? So now once that is in place, like connection or like the road connection, once that is in place and the internal development of the estate is already in place, that's like the major roads, electricity, drainage, water supply, everything that is going to make it convenient for them to live in that place. Once those things are there, people will not mind going to live there. Of course. So now when people are moving in to the place, that means the real estate company has made the land usable. So now they can use it. Now as they can use it, now companies we want to move in there.
Of course.
Because people are now there.
When company is moving,
when company, more people will come in.
Employees that work and
exactly. So more people is going to come in, and as more people is coming in, that means the value for the land is going to be increasing. That's how. So now people that bought the place a long time, maybe 5 years ago or 2 years ago.
Alright.
Now those people, because of the development that is already going on in that place, the prices of their land has increased. Probably they bought it 2 million naira per plot. Now it is now 10 million naira per plot.
One of the things that actually bother people again about investing in real estate is how fast, or have you ever seen a property to actually give you return on investment about maybe 200% in less than 2 months? Is that possible, or should I say
with real estate?
Yeah.
The thing is, if you want to, let me not say it's possible.
Okay.
But there are tricks to these things. Like
there are strategies.
Yes, exactly. There are strategies. I can take Zobo now, brand it up. Zobo that is, I bought 100 naira.
Okay.
I brand it up and sell it for 1.5.
Okay.
It's possible.
Okay.
You get. So I can buy land. I can just do some.
So what you're saying is the point is you have to have the ego, the money to actually strategize and bring into places things that are necessary to actually appreciate the.
You can just package it up and sell it at the higher price. That's just basically what land people do.
Alright.
Land people just in a very short period of time sell for a very high price.
I really appreciate the fact that you can be able to share light into what and how to invest strategically in real estate. And me as a person, you understand? Let me not say me as a person. People watching this actually, with a little bit of what you have said on this platform, you have actually educated them on how real estate investments can be done, on how to actually not feel that real estate is just about buying land, build and live, or maybe buy land, build and just rent. Of course, that's one investment ways to go about it, but there are many more ways to actually go about it. I really appreciate. What platform can people see on?
You can check my Instagram page.
What's your name? Alright. Thank you for watching us. My name is Bishi Abibaimide. You can follow me, connect with me on Instagram at bishi._Abib. Yes, and all other platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter. Yes.
You can also check me on Joseph Bolaji on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter.
Do you have any estate property for sale at the moment?
Yes, I have at Ibadan. There's MKH City along Lagos Ibadan Expressway. So I have that. There's one at.
How about properties in Lagos? Because I feel like Lagos is the oil money of real estate at the moment in Nigeria.
So yes, at Ekpe. Ekpe is the trend in real estate now in Lagos. Lagos real estate, Ekpe.
Alright, so
I have at Ekpe also.
So we should actually check out or reach out to you or reach out to me too if you actually want to, find a way to invest in real estate.